The end of Episode 4 Act 2 is fast approaching, and to mark this halfway point of the episode landmark, we have the second to last patch notes of Act 2. What is going on, ProGuides family? It is your host Sergeant Frost, and today we have the patch 4.07 patch notes. It's once again a delayed patch since it's been 3 weeks since the last one, and it looks like this time around there's not a lot of major changes going on once again. But that also means it looks like to the devs the meta might be stable at the moment, and not something to tamper with. So if you're looking to get on the climb, this is the best time to fully understand the meta and make your push for that dream rank. And of course, feel free to visit us at ProGuides.com where our Immortal and Radiant level coaches are more than ready to take you to the next level. The link is in the description if you're interested, and now let's jump right into the patch notes. To start off the patch notes, we have some great news to report for the Latin American region. Starting with patch 4.07, Riot Games is adding a new set of servers in the Latin America region, which should greatly help with latency in that region. This is huge for Latin America, as many players have complained about server stability, which has led to many high-level Latin American players to switch to the USA server in order to get a more stable performance. Well, Riot has now offered a solution to the server problem in the Latin American region, as there are now several more servers for the region to choose to play on, which is definitely going to help with the ping issues and server stability issues. In weapon updates, the Bulldog and Stinger now delay burst firing inputs while using the aim down sights. For further clarification from the devs, this change means that it prevents you from getting burst mode accuracy improvements before you finish raising your weapon. It adds a slight cost to the decision to switch to burst firing mid-combat, and you can still begin firing immediately while switching back to full auto and hip fire mode. This is a slightly confusing change, so let's clarify a little bit in layman's terms. If you ever have used a sniper, you know that you are not completely accurate until you are fully zoomed in and you're completely standing still. This change makes it so that burst fire weapons now have those same requirements in order for your gun to be fully accurate in burst fire mode. In the past, sometimes you would get a weird interaction where the gun would be ADS mode accurate while still zooming in with your weapon, which we assume has led to some pretty rage-inducing luck kills on the burst fire user's behalf. This change aims to fix that by making the burst fire mode more consistent with accuracy, therefore making the gun a bit more fair for everyone. Lastly, for weapon changes, ability-based weapons can now also be input queued to equip after current action. This includes Chambers weapons, Neon's ultimate, Jet's knives, and Raze's rocket launcher. That means if you're in the heat of the moment, you don't have to spam press your weapon to pull it out. It will be queued in so that as soon as you can pull it out, you'll be ready to go. In store updates, the load times for VP purchase page should now load in a matter of seconds. In the past, it would take more than 30 seconds in some instances. Personally, we believe this is a very nice change to the store. I know sometimes in the past I've had to hold my breath when purchasing an item to make sure it went through and didn't cancel, or even worse, double charge in some way due to the lag. Overall though, this change shouldn't affect much, as it's just a quality of life for people buying VP. For social updates, the devs have added new detections for different AFK-like behaviors in rotating game modes. We're looking at you, serial AFK players that hide in death matches for free XP farming. The jig is up and your days are coming to an end. Now let's move on to bug fixes, starting with the agents. The devs have fixed a bug where Yoru could use a weapon immediately at the end of his ultimate by exploiting an unwanted interaction with ropes. They have also fixed a bug where it was possible to defuse the spike while channeling abilities. And for the final agent bug fix, Sky Seekers can once again break through the destructible doors on Ascent. For social bug fixes, the devs have fixed a bug where comms restricted players could not listen to team voice chat. They have also fixed a bug where players were not always immediately removed from the game after being banned. For comp bug fixes, the devs have fixed a bug that was causing performance bonuses to show at incorrect times. And last but not least, in gameplay system updates, the devs have fixed an issue where briefly tapping the use spike button to plant the spike would cause you to end up holding the spike instead of your last equipped weapon. Well guys, that's all we have for the patch 4.07 rundown. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Also, don't forget to check out ProGuides.com to gain some access to some truly amazing coaching. This has been your host Sergeant Frost, and I'll see you all again in the next video.